Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Geek Shop, and I want to welcome you to the QSTORM studios, otherwise known as my basement. I want to talk specifically to you laptop geeks, you electronic heads out there that just can't stand the thought of being separated from your gear at any time of the day. Because I feel your pain. I work in media, I work in video, and I need to have all of my stuff with me at all times because basically I travel a lot for my job and I never know what I'm going to need. I'm always bringing files back and forth from my office, which is back there, to my workplace. As I edit, I like to bring files back and forth on my drives, so I got to carry my drives with me. If the machines are occupied at work, I got to work with my laptop. I got to have my iPad for quick access. I had to find a backpack that could suit my needs, that could fit all of my gear and still be comfortable for me to transport. And I found the backpack of all backpacks from a company called Everki, E-V-E-R-K-I. It's a strange name, but nonetheless, this backpack is just outstanding. This is the Titan model. It's one of their larger size backpacks, but it looks like they just recently released a newer model. I can't remember the model name, but it was even larger than this one. But this suits my needs perfectly. I purchased this last year, 2013, in January, and I've been using it ever since, and I have nothing but good things. Well, mostly good things, but we'll get into that later. The bag itself is very well put together. The material is waterproof. I can vouch for that because I've been caught out in some rainstorms and nothing's ever leaked through, nothing's ever been damaged inside the bag. The shoulder straps are extremely durable and heavy duty, and it has what I'm going to call a chest brace so that when you really load your bag down, you can snap this together and you won't have to worry about this sliding off either your right or left arm because it's going to stay secure across your chest. If you're really loading down your bag, on the front here you've got these straps that snap in to this to keep it from expanding too far forward and possibly causing you to tilt backwards if you're really loading it down. So now let's look at the inside of the bag. You can start in the back, and as you see, there is a nice little slot here for your MacBook Pro or your PC. Ugh. But okay, you know, live and let live. Got a nice little slot there. Then you've got all this open space for paperwork, reading material, books, texts, whatnot. Occasionally, I pack my 17-inch lap book that I was given for work. I packed that in this area and packed my 15-inch in the slot here. In this section, we've got more slots. Slot for the iPad mini, what have you. We've got some more space in here. I put my hard drives in this area, and I put the accessory pouch with all the cables in here. And here, we just got pouches upon pouches, slots, netting for just to keep things secure. More pouches, more pouches. You can never have enough pouches. We've got this big section here for storage. And then we've got the front section. And guess what? More pouches. I just love my pouches. Pin slots, just more slots. More areas to pack things in. And in the front you've got this netting here for storage. So it's a pretty all-encompassing backpack. As you see here on the table, I've laid out pretty much everything that I like to carry with me at all times, and I'll just briefly go through what we have here. I have my MacBook Pro, I have my iPad, which is in a Brookstone leather case and Bluetooth keyboard inside. Mouse pad, my magic mouse. Reading materials, and I've got some administrative paperwork. That's the worst part of my job. AT&T MiFi hotspot, security chain, some writing utensils. This is a very important tool. If you don't know what this is, it's a back scratcher. It comes in very handy. Flashlight, lens cleaner, my Leatherman tool, coupons and gift cards for Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, and movie theater passes. This here I like to call my infirmary. You know, Band-Aids, it's got a leave because I'm getting old, and it's got lotion because ashy's not a good look. I've got eye drops, my Sony Handycam, the Sony Action Cam, spare watch, I don't know why, power cord for the Mac, Bluetooth speaker, jam box. I've got a card reader that always comes in handy. All kinds of batteries, spare Bluetooth headset, SD cards, battery tester. That's pretty obvious. Always want to have that on hand. I've got my Rocketfish Bluetooth headsets, which I love. And the brains of the whole operation. I've got my LaCie rugged drive and my portable Western digital hard drive. And here we have a pouch that comes as an accessory with the Everki bag, and I have every freaking cable possibly known to man in here. So this little pouch comes in handy. It's also got a couple of side compartments. On this side you've got more netting to put little items in, and this can be used to secure any type of drinking bottles or water bottles, as I have right here. On the other side, a general all-purpose side pouch with some more pockets, a place to put some more pins, and some more netting for security. So let's get packing. And there you have it. Everything packed up, I'm good to go. The only thing that's left is putting this thing on my back. So let's see how easy that is. Boom, there you have it. It does look pretty big, but who cares? I got everything I need, and I'm ready to take off. Before we go, I just wanted to point out a few nitpicks that I have about the bag. So I'm going to take this off, and we'll go through those very briefly. So if you noticed, when I put it on, I had a little problem with the left strap where it got inverted. And I always have to, whenever I put it on, no matter how careful I try to be, this always gets inverted, and I have to twist it back. I don't know if that's because I'm loading it down too heavily, but I don't believe I am, because if you go on the website and you see some of the product videos, they put even more than I've put into this bag. The other issue I have is with the accessories pouch, the cable pouch. While its material's decent and it's also waterproof, I noticed that for whatever reason, the material leaves little pieces of residue and debris on my equipment, which is not very attractive. It's kind of annoying, but you know, it's worth the trade-off. And the last thing is really a nitpick. Although I've beat this bag to hell and it's held up very well, within maybe 4 months, the nameplate, which I do have right here, the nameplate snapped off, which that's a minor point, but I'm one of those guys that, you know, I believe in pride of ownership. You know, if I get a new phone and there's just a little scratch on the bottom right hand of the screen, I got to take it back. So same with this. It's just a shame that that really nice logo came off, but hey, I can live with that. Now, the other good thing about this backpack is that it is checkpoint friendly. And what I mean by that is the backpack will zip down to 180 degrees, like so. And typically, you won't be asked to remove the laptop and put it into a separate bin. So this is very convenient, gets you through a lot quicker. You can just put this right on the tray, it'll go right through the machine. And I don't think I've ever had anyone request me take it out of the bag. The only issue I've had is that if I have my reading material and my documents and my paperwork on top of the laptop slot, like I do here, they've asked me to take this out and put this in a bin so that the x-rays can more easily penetrate the cloth into the slot. But other than that, this has been foolproof in terms of not having to take this out, put it in a bin, take it back out, put it back in here. So this feature here brings added value to the backpack as well. So there you have it, the Everki Titan backpack. If you go to www.everki.com, you'll find a variety of products there. They have backpacks of all varying different sizes. And it's not exactly cheap either. This one, I think I got it for around $179. I saw it on the site tonight for $199. And the size that is one step up from this one, I think it was $295. So you're going to pay for the quality that you're going to get here. But I can tell you, I scoured high and low to find a book bag or a backpack that would fit everything that I needed to have with me at any given time. And this one by far beat the competition. So once again, go to www.everki.com, and that will wrap it up for this episode of Geek Shop. I will see you soon.